French President Emmanuel Macron promised sweeping economic reforms in a speech Monday night. After 4 weeks of widespread Yellow Vest protests, French President Emmanuel Macron addressed the nation Monday. Macron began his speech by condemning any violence that had occurred during the protests. He also addressed the anger some French citizens felt and asked the public to give his administration a circumflex euros another chance. A circumflex euros. France has been embroiled in protests over rising fuel costs, brought about, in part, to reduce the country's greenhouse gas emissions and to fund renewable energy. And although the government has withdrawn the gas tax, many are still upset over France's widening economic inequality, with Saturday's demonstration seeing more than 100,000 people turn out across the country. In his speech, Macron said a circumflex euros is partially responsible for the anger that continued the protests. He promised an increase in the minimum wage and sweeping economic reforms, especially with respect to college graduates being able to find work. Macron also said the country couldn't afford to revisit a fortune tax as some protesters demanded, but he said he will make sure large companies pay their fair share of taxes. He concluded by saying the government will not abandon his promises and will work to resolve the crisis with dialogue, respect and commitment. Additional reporting from Newsy, affiliate.